Welcome to a special moment in the college football calendar, the SEC Championship game, the original conference championship game with a long history of classic moments and legendary performances. Welcome, folks, to Mercedes-Benz Stadium, home of the Falcons here in Atlanta, Georgia. As we'll see, last season's national champions, LSU Tigers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start from the 25. Wideouts now clustered. Handoff in a single back formation. Breaking free at the 35. That picks up a first down. We'll spot it at the 39. The Dogs will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Look to regroup here at 2nd and 11.
Well, this is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Pulls it in. It's Hamilton. He moved the ball to the 48 and earn a fresh set of downs. And the Bulldogs pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. Handoff here from the shotgun. He'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Offense in hurry-up mode.
That play was perfectly defended. You know, sometimes as an offense and an offensive coordinator, you hit a wall, and it's time to mix some things up on what you show the defense.
They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Well, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33. Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now.
It's a good positive game by the offense, and it's enough for the first down. They're already looking to get up to the line of scrimmage. You get this play called to go some up-tempo. The defense has got to be alert to this and get their call and get ready to play.
They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And you've seen you able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Early in this conference championship game, one of those crucial plays, a third down in the red zone. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Pass is incomplete, but a flag is thrown on the play. This one could go either way. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. And the coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Running back with the football. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Offense looking to throw the ball. Contact as he let the ball go.
That ball just seemed to sail on. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Looking downfield, it's Van Buren. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, he's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
So the drive stalls, and here comes the punting team. And we'll see what he can do on the return. Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Kept out of the end zone last time. Had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? They'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground. The Bulldogs come to the line in a hurry up. They'll feed the back again. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. Crucial third down play coming up after that run. Can he get there on the ground? That's enough to move the sticks and give him a first down at the 41. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. He hands it off from the gun. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. Second down after that run on the previous play.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that first and second level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw it on first down. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Second down play coming up for this offense. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Caught quickly. They bring him down at the 11, but it'll be first down from there. The Dogs looking to crank up the tempo a bit. They'll give it to the running back. Not much on that play, brought down short. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. On the move now. Trying to get the throw off. And he throws the ball out of bounds. They're smart not to take a sack on that play. Brings up third down.
Mobility can be a blessing or a curse for some quarterbacks. Sometimes they feel that they can make a play on every single opportunity because they have such speed. Instead of just getting down or throwing it away, they try to force the issue. This one almost backfires on him as he tried to squeeze that throw in. He's lucky he didn't throw an interception.
Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. QB keeper all the way. Goes all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And the extra point gives them a double-digit lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Looking to scramble. And he just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Must convert here on third down to avoid back-to-back punts to start this game. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Oh, he makes the catch. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a first down.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Back to throw again. Looking deep to the right side. Goes a fastball, but it's intercepted. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. Fastball is incomplete, but there's a penalty marker, so let's check out that. So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. Receivers are bunched together. Going again on 2nd and 10. Fires it to the wideout. He makes the grab. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Just a really good ball here to be able to pick up this first down for the Georgia offense. And being able to have a balanced attack is so important in modern college football, and Georgia does that as well as anybody.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Offense will keep it on the ground here.
There's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Catch made by the tight end. They wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down marker. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Looks like Georgia will have the first down. First down and 10.
Confident play there on 4th and 1. Get behind the big fellas up front. Get a good push. You have to like that call on this part of the field. A punt there doesn't net much of a change in field position, so the right call is made and you pick up the first down.
Using his legs on the scramble. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30 and a first down.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this offense loved to play the RPO game. And here early, they pick up some big yards.
Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Line getting set up. It's a first down play. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. The Dogs hustle to the line to run the hurry up. As a design quarterback keeper. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down play coming up. Scanning the field. It's Van Buren. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Boy, that safety came way back on that blitz and timed it perfectly to get after the quarterback and eventually come up with a sack.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looks like he's going to run it.
Chris, the advantage there obviously was with the defense on 3rd down and long. And they do a good job at taking away things downfield, but, man, you got to account for the quarterback taking off and running. Nobody does, so he gets big yards, and now he gives the offense a chance here on 4th down.
No surprise, offense going for it on 4th down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. There's contact on the throw. That's reeled in. It's Watkins. And he moves the ball across midfield and picks up a 1st down.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Pulls it in. It's Watkins. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Here's the second down play. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Caught over the middle. It's Turner. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. Big moment here in this championship game. 3rd and short on the 8th play of the drive. Back to pass. It's Van Buren. The receiver makes the catch. Scooped up for the defense. He finds some space. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Dogs. And the defense joins the scoring party now.
Oh, my gosh. That looked like a great play. The receiver just drops the football. He clearly made the catch. The ball's on the ground, and how about the defense? Instead of just bouncing on it, they had the presence of mind to pick it up and go the other way for a touchdown.
And he knocks through the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. And looking to throw now on first down. Looks to the left, pass caught. And it's good for a first down to the 36.
Well, it's got to start somewhere, and there's a nice first down to keep this drive alive and hope to be able to create a little bit of momentum here near the end of the first half, trying to cut into this lead and get some points on the board.
A new set of downs after that completion. First down, looking to throw the football. Makes a quick catch. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Running out of time in the pocket. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. They're going to run it. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Chris, you know me. I love to see defensive backs and especially corners that are willing to come up and get physical against the run game. What a job of making that play in space. No gain because of the play of that corner.
Important second down play coming up. Looking for some space. It's Henderson. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
They don't want to waste this good field position, but it's third down and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That's reeled in. It's Henderson. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
You know, it's third down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented get.
Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia.
Chris, we're only a few ticks from halftime. It doesn't feel like this thing's already over. Just a first-half beatdown to be remembered. This is going to be a fun locker room at halftime.
Point after, up and good. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Looking to throw. It's Van Buren. He's going to pull it down and run.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
And the senior quarterback puts a little bit too much on the throw.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Out of the gun now on third down. Catch made on the out route. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
First down, looking to throw the ball. The pocket breaking down. Gets loose on the scramble. It picks up a decent gain. Short of the first down, though. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just one or two plays here before halftime. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Looking to pass here on second down. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Just time enough for one more play in the half. To throw, it's Van Buren. The pass rush closing in. Hit as he released it. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a first down. Great play.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
The kick is blocked. Somebody got a hand on that. The defense has got it. It's still a live ball. He breaks free. Breaks free over the right side. Can they chase him down? All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Well, if there was any chance of a comeback, that's been put to bed. Great job by this offense, extending the lead, and in my opinion, putting this game away.
And now here comes the point after attempt. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Dogs will kick this away to begin the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They were reeling in the first half. It's a massive deficit to try to make up as we start the third quarter. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Short completion there. Second down coming up. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. The offense looks fired up to begin the second half. That's the kind of play they needed to give them a spark.
Absolutely. I know they're down in this game. Clearly something was said at halftime to try to get this offensive line engaged, and it looks like it's working. They're playing with a different kind of energy. Let's see if they can do it again. Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Back to pass. It's Van Buren. Fires it to the wideout. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for the wideout. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. That run moves the ball across the 35.
You know, a toss play just starts with the offensive line, whether or not they can set the edge on the outside, whether it's a tackle or a tight end in that same direction. If they do that, you're going to have positive yards. If you can't set that edge, play's going to blow up.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. He keeps it on a design run. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Nice grab. It's Hamilton. He's found some room at the 45. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. It's a quarterback keeper. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Boy, it's fun to watch this guy run the quarterback option. This time he keeps it. Big positive yards and a 1st down. The defense has got to figure out a way to slow this guy down.
And the Bulldogs churn out another 1st down. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. Quick completion to the tight end. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Dogs. Strong game by this quarterback.
Great teams put the hammer down when the opportunity presents itself. That's exactly what they did here with this touchdown.
PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Extending the play now. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
2nd down after that previous play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Dropping back, it's Van Buren. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Stopped out at the 39, but good enough for a 1st down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Looking to scramble now. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in a run game, and he's able to do that right here.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. The senior tries to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 2. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Watkins. Uses the spin move to get into the open. They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the 2nd half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. With sure hands, it's Watkins. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. No huddle here for the offense. Back to throw. It's Van Buren. Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete. Big moment here in this championship game. 3rd and short on the 8th play of the drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Makes a quick grab. You make the tackle, but that's enough to set him up first down at the 15.
Well, it's 3rd and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving that option for a run. I thought it throws the defense enough for the quarterback to make a quick read. The result is a first down in a big game.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. Pressure is coming. Took contact on the throw. And the pass is incomplete on the final play of the 3rd quarter. Final quarter coming up. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. This has been a beatdown, and the stats at the end of 3 reflect that. And let's see if a comeback is in store here as we start the 4th quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. And this pass is caught. Touchdown, LSU. They couldn't stop him there.
You know, the most impressive thing to me, Chris, I mean, they're not going to win this football game. I love that they're still fighting. I think that tells you a lot about this team, the character, the culture, the way they're coached. It's not their day, but I'm just impressed that they're still battling out there.
I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team, all over that to make the recovery. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Makes the grab. It's Hamilton. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Oh, it's a reverse. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
Hey, I'm a fan of any time you can get the ball into his hands. I think it's a win. Didn't go for a huge amount of yards, but it's the threat of what it potentially can do, and it gives him another opportunity to get his hands on the football.
Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
The Bulldogs pick up enough yardage for a first down. Oh, the reverse. Tackled way behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose 7 yards.
The defense there showed incredible discipline on the backside contain, and that reverse wasn't going anywhere. Just textbook.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Working clock with the ground game. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
crucial third down play right here. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now.
The offense has a big play here, but they really put themselves in a hole on first and second down. That's why they've needed to try to play catch-up. They get some great yards there on third down, but it's still fourth down. Can they pick up the first?
Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. Knocks that one right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. So after adding to this big lead, they are set to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Any hopes of a conference championship depend on scoring and scoring quickly. The pass is intercepted. After a short return, he's tackled at the 18. What an enormous takeaway by this defense.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
And here comes the offense back out onto the field now. He'll hand it off. Has a path to the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia. Still no answer for this offense.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
And they're able to tack on the extra point.
55, LSU, 7.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Time running out in this conference championship game. This is a desperation drive right here. Got to score. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
Dropping back. It's Van Buren. Defense is coming after him. With the catch, it's Watkins. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's awesome. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches a 38. First down from there.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Looking to chuck it again. Bringing pressure. He's looking to scramble. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
You know, they tried to catch this defense napping on 1st and 10 by taking a shot downfield, but the defense does their job. They've got everybody covered, but I'm telling you, you better account for this quarterback because he can take off when things aren't there and use his legs, and he does that for the first down.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
Looks like the quarterback will just take a knee here. Now it's second down here. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. Second down play coming up for this offense. And the quarterback will take a knee. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. Wow, what a tremendous run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves champions of the SEC. That's one of the most difficult titles to earn in this sport. And now with the playoff looming, we can find out how they fare against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.